Good afternoon, my name's Mark. Today we're going to talk a little bit about pre-use checks on our new forklift mounted sweepers. As you can see, we've got a water tank. You need to make sure it's in good condition. It's plastic, so it might be caved in places. We need to check that. We need to check it's full of water. As we come round, we see we've got the spray bar, spray jets. We need to make sure they're clean. To be effective, they need to be clean with the proper spray. We've got a caster wheel on the front, which spins according to where we're going. But as you can see, we have a grease point. So it's important that we grease those regularly, every day if it needs it. As we come around this side, we've got hydraulic pipes. We've got a hydraulic motor that runs the main brush. You need to make sure that it looks secure, the guards are good condition, and the bolts that adjust its height are tight. Good. Now we can see the top of the tank, we've got a filler cap. It's connected by a wire. It's really important that we fit that filler cap at all times to stop mud and debris and dust getting into that tank, causing issues. We come around here, there's another set of caster wheels on the back, again with the same grease nipples as we've got around the front. Time to connect our machine to the forklift. We drive the forklift in, we connect via these securing pins, and it is vitally important those pins are secured properly with clevis pins to prevent these coming out. Check our hoses as we go, check the connections on the machine. What we're looking for is leaks, chafing, abrasions and things like that. Come to our quick release couplings. They fit on the auxiliary lines of our forklift. Before we fit them, we need to make sure they're clean using a rag and there are no signs of leakage or damage. We plug them in, we're now ready to go. Our forklift driver can now do a functionality test to make sure everything works properly before he carries on with his day. As we come around this side, you'll see is the shaft of the main brush. Again, there's a grease point. You'll find a grease point as well, located by the hydraulic motor. Again, we make sure these bolts are tight. If we look underneath, you can see we've got the main brush. What we're looking for there is we want to make sure the brush has enough bristles left on it, and it's secure, and the debris tray is held shut and isn't distorted in any way. Come around here, as you can see, there's an electric box with a 110 plug. This is for charging the battery to run the water pump. We need to bring a 110 volt transformer or 110 volt supply and plug it in, possibly overnight. We have a tap to turn the water on and off. Check that's in good condition, no leaks. Check the condition of the hoses. As you can see, we have a pin for the fork supports. Need to make sure the split pins are in good condition, both sides. See, this is a brand new unit. The centre brush is new. As you can see, it's adjusted to maximum height. As that brush wears, or we might find that it's damaging our road surface, by loosening this bolt, we can adjust the height of that brush to suit our conditions. So, to use the water system, it's important we turn the tap to on and the electric motor to on. You get a warning light to indicate that the electric pump's working. Right, we're preparing to use our forklift mounted brush. It's important before we do that we scrape the road using a grading bucket or a forklift mounted bucket, maybe with a rubber tip. Gets the road ready to be cleaned with the brush. This leaves us in the right condition for the brush to be most effective. Before we start to operate the machine, turn the water on. With this type of machine, we need to push it. It doesn't work backwards. So it means we need to work our road systems out so that we can always go in one direction with this machine.